Yes, peeps. So, I really would like to just live in peace and enjoy my privacy. So, oh yes, getting back to our values. So, be the values of people, planet, prosperity. Yeah, we need the dough, buddy. I want to be like to have the bling, like good bling, not like worthless bling. Like my hat bling, it more than the wardrobe of JT. JT, he has those freaking suits and boots. I have them things too. But my hat, just my hair, sir, just his hair is priceless. It's like priceless, like the whole all the money that MasterCard has stolen from us in like 3% and 6% since the invention of credit cards after the gold mining ain't equal to them hairs. Yeah, so that kind of bling I'm talking about. Now that hat is like Indiana Jones, like put his ass on the line for every time for his hair. It's because it's like that kind of hat. You got me? Did you got me, sir? Is you not got me? Is you not got me or not? Oh, wow. Wow. Yep. Now, if you're wondering about all these effects and all that you get, well, that's because you delete that thing. You need to move to Linux. This revolution is also going to be the hotspot economy. The hotspot economy? Google. My friend, I'm using this account and maybe it's Google. I've never posted anything to Google. I have like a major problem with Google because you do not have much respect for privacy. The standards of Java that I've written were implemented in the Android project. Yeah, so it's all the variables, how you create the variables, local variables, all them standard cut and the paste that comes up in the template, the code that comes up in the template, all those standards were created by me, sir. But you have come a long way. You have used and abused and everything into the client side. Your whole life is knowing everything about me's. No, nothing about me's. I's like nobody from Norway. Canada, NON 0N0. So that's like no. I do not want you to know anything about me, sir. I just want to live in peace and oblivion. You know the meaning of oblivion? Yeah. But no. Google your whole, everything, like 90% or 95% of the application of technology is humping the user side, and that ends in 2022. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to, now we're all connected, technology is democratized. Right, this is democratized, sir? Yes, so yeah, I have access to AI, and I am AI or BI, no, I'm HI. So we're going to create the hotspot economy, and we're going to turn the tap around, and instead of, we're going to be mostly server-side. So we're going to create the new Android, Google, you're going to create the new platform and call it Kush. Kush, Kush is the best word that you want to be. We want to be Kush. Kush. Must. Okay, I'll give you two. Since I believe in democracy, I'm going to give you two choices. It's either Kush or it's must. Must. Right? And we're just going to have one platform. Now, must means it's from the same word. Na must hai. Na must have. Namaste, Justin Trudeau. It's time to vacate Canada. You've been ousted from power, sir, as you have failed the best interest of the Canadians, and you have been hereby found guilty of election fraud. Like the mail fraud was like the election was a mail fraud. Like, how could you possibly win when people were so angry with you and they were willing to throw stones you? They threw gravel that was symbolic. We're going to stone you, boy. We're going to stone you, boy. Yes, you as a boy, sir. We gave you enough respect. Of course, we have a little love for you because you have freed the cushy hair gum. Right, but, so that's why we're letting you go. Or we not let you go, sir. We have like a special place in Kingston for accountability. We're going to put you up on the pedestal of accountability. I wonder who's going to take on that different sector of the dignity, like a tenfold revolution for dignity, and who is going to measure out and mete out accountability, in what form and which way. So yes, we're going to have like smart governance and smart legislation and smart judiciary and smart enforcement, and we're going to ensure the values of people, planet, prosperity, peace, privacy, protien, and spirituality. I've fixed up a new word and it's called Pirituality. You will be spiritual. Okay, so this is the revolution for dignity, and it is unfortunate that it has come to this, but also we need to rescue it and move it in the right direction. Now, for example, Mr. Trudeau and all you people, even we as public servants too, sir. So even the public servants are up in our arms against you, sir. You have failed. You know, when the very police officers and the very law enforcement people and the very public servants and the doctors and all them people are suffering and saying you is fuck up, then you is fuck up, sir. And we need you to like get the fuck out, unfortunately. And so the mandate, we need to, there's lots of very capable people, and we're going to use technology to help us create smart governance, smart policy, smart democracy. So we just use enterprise integration and get all the things, the user requirements and like how laws are affecting us. And we, from the user requirements, we're going to apply smart design principles in creating smart technology and smart legislation. You know, legislation is, for example, legislation is the way we using smart design methodologies. People who know what I'm talking about would understand exactly what I'm talking about. You design it so that you end up with laws like the laws of gravity by Newton's laws, or Kepler's laws, or Ohm's law, or Avogadro's number. Like, what does Avogadro's number got to do with the revolution for dignity, sir? It's all about dignity and Avogadro's number. Okay, good luck, people. I won't make this video too long because for some reason Google says it's too long. It's too long. It's too long. And yeah, so join up and rise up and think about Nelson Mandela. Yeah, it's a little bit hard getting inconvenienced about being civil disobedience, but you also, there's a time where you should not like sit back and relax and hold your shit. There's like, as in the thing is like, there's a time for dancing and there's a time for moaning. There's a time for fasting and there's a time for thing. There's a time for like sitting back and like giving a damn, and there's a time for not giving a damn. And there's a time for like, yeah, rising up and fixing what you need to fix. What do you need to fix? What do you need to fix? Huh? Yeah, we need to fix our lives. We need to fix our planet. We need to fix the things that, like all the fatherless people and its poor children and all the people suffering and all the, you know, all the junkies of Alberta, buddy. All the people who have died and lost for the opioid crisis. What's that? Just because you want to get high, you're going to die? No, we're going to find safer ways of getting high, sir. Like, how would you get, man? As high as the truck drivers in Pakistan, man, who like drive the truck when they're full of hash. They're hashed up, and they're driving up in the mountain pass of K9, like zzz, 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 zzz. Really? Yeah. Yeah. But so we have to find solutions. There are solutions. We can create win-win solutions, which implements people's values, people, planet, prosperity, peace, privacy, and return dignity to human beings, even animals. So we can start by using different mandates and increase our Charter of Rights. Increasing and growing on our Charter of Rights is only good for everybody. We need an update. There's nothing wrong in the previous things about what Johnny McDonald and all did and what all of them did, because that was the real culture. Like if you want to like really be a pick-ass person, go and look at some retro movies from 1970 and 1950 and all. You'll see the blaring racist, the blaring sexism, sexual, everything that's freaking absolutely unacceptable and inappropriate now would be like perfectly laughable shit like in the 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago. So we need an update of exactly about what is the meaning of laws. We need, and we have the ability, we can use artificial intelligence, and we are the human intelligence. Now, can you create these effects by yourself, ma'am? Could you? Well, AI could do it, sir, but we can't do it. Like, do you have like magic or what is that, my friend? Oh my goodness, he's changing. He's changing. Well, we have. So first of all, I would like politicians to back the fuck down. Because you're not going to pretend that the failed status quo is okay. No, the status quo has failed, and you're just bleeding and hemorrhaging money and giving it away to those big pharma and wasting it on poor medications. So, as well as we are in a problem, sir, the enemy is at the door, right? The double-L'd eagle is at the door, my friend, and so. As well as, what are you going to do? This is a cluster duck. You have like thing of war, and you're going to talk tough. What are you going to do? You're going to take care of a pandemic, and believe me, what's today? February 13th. Today is February 13th, 2022, and there's like a big, long storm coming. The weather is going to get really, really bad, and usually we want to have like the samurai says, always use the weather for your advantage. I would say, peeps, take the advice of Samurai Morimoto and only fight when you're ready to fight, buddy. You fight when you want to fight, not when somebody